You would think after releasing 4 dolls, the release processing would be getting better, but somehow it's gotten worse. Hola, high fashion doll lovers. My name is Christopher y bienvenidos to my channel. In today's video, I will be unboxing and reviewing the Defalucy Icon Series model number 5. But before I get into the unboxing, before I get into the doll, I have to vent just a little bit, just a tad bit. So, the collector dolls, there's multiples, have been released through an exclusive dealer and on the website. Now, I have worked with the dealer because I've worked with the dealer before. And with the previous dolls, it always felt like the dealer got his dolls first, those were shipped out, or the dolls from the website and the dealers were being shipped out at the same time. So that was my assumption. What happened with doll 5, I do not know. First of all, she was actually scheduled for July 1st to be shipped or released, but she started to make her waves around the internet around June 1st, I want to say. Now, my doll literally just arrived this week. I don't know what travels around the world she decided to do, but she definitely got here a lot later than those from the website purchased her. Let me rephrase that sentence because I came out a hot mess. My dog came later or arrived later than those that purchased her on their website, which was different than the previous dolls because I feel the previous dolls were all shipped around the same time. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the rollout of this doll was a hot mess. Now, I don't fully want to blame Defalucy as a company due to there being so many delays and so many issues within the toy industry as a whole right now. But I definitely am not going to just completely ignore the fact that this was messy. This was messy. I was very much like, what's going on? Now, rumor has it that doll number 6, the bonus doll, which was also supposed to arrive after July, is already ready to make her way. And it looks like the same thing will be happening. It looks like those that purchased her on the website might be getting her before those that purchased from the dealer. But let's go ahead and move on. Let's just woosah. The doll is here, still in the shipper box. I left my microphone thing on top of the box. It's okay, we can leave that there. Let's go ahead and take her out of the shipper box. Voila! You know, I have to say, although I love the Defalucy packaging, I kind of miss the tissue paper from Integrity Toys. I don't know, something about the tissue paper just kind of, it takes it to another level for me. And I really appreciate the tissue paper. But there's nothing wrong with the plastic bag. It's just a preference. You guys are really watching me struggle right now. Okay. Here we have our standard Defalucy box in this lovely mint yellow with the Defalucy logo in the front. In the back of the box, we have all of what I like to call the business information. You know, the things that we need to make sure we put out there for legal reasons, you know what I'm saying? As per usual with the Defalucy box, which I love, we have the flap at the bottom. And we go ahead and lift. So nice, so nice. Oh. That's the first time I've ever flipped that so hard. So it definitely broke, but it's okay because I usually don't keep boxes anyways. Baby! When I tell you that this is hands down the most stunning Defalucy collector doll out there, I know I ain't lying because I've seen people get her. I've seen people's reaction. It's just the skin tone, the screening, the lip color, the hair, the ponytail, the dark edgy look. She just got it Oh, okay. And the only one before her that is at her level is like the Latina with the like blonde waves and the ooh. Only other doll that even gets to her level. But first and foremost, before I even take her out, I have to touch. This jacket feels so good. Like it feels so good. Woo! So excited. Okay. Let me like collect my excitement. There's not much to say because I'm just ready to play with her. I'm like ready now that she's like unveiled. I'm ready. Let me go to take her out of the box off camera. Let's take a look at how she was intended. Then let's take a look at our items individually. And at the end of this video, I will be restyling an Integrity Toys doll with this look. If you are new around here, that's just my preferred model. Although in the future, I will most likely be rebodying this Defalucy doll into an Integrity Toys body. And I've just got confirmation from a friend of mine to help everyone out there. If you're interested in rebodying her in a different body from Integrity Toys, I can only speak on combination or how I can only speak on a body that matches from Integrity Toys, and it's not a perfect match. But my friend did mention that the FR Black skin tone from Integrity Toys is a very good match for her. So if you're interested in rebodying her in an Integrity Toys body, FR Black is the way to go. I'm still waiting to see what body matches the other doll because, yeah, I've mentioned this before. My only pet peeve right now is the Defalucy doll body and height. Other than that, she's coming from my pockets and I'm okay with it. I really am. I really am. Included in every Defalucy collector doll, we get a certificate of authenticity, as we see here. And in the back of this certificate of authenticity, we also see some care instructions for our dolls. And a doll stand. And I say this in every Defalucy video, but this doll stand is literally my favorite. I love the matte black on the pole that holds the doll, and I really just love the detail of the DL in the bottom with that slight curve and an edge corner. Love it. I can't get enough of this doll stand every time. I would categorize this doll as a standard Defalucy collector doll, not the deluxe doll. She includes a pair of sunglasses, as we see here, a pair of socks, a favorite of Defalucy, some stockings, which I feel are made out of a different material. As you can see, it's holding the structure of like the legs pretty well, and they feel a little stiffer than our usual like stocking material. This Defalucy introduces us to our first pair of tennis sneakers. Now, I can't tell if the design is exactly the same from the Fashion Minis, but I wouldn't be surprised because the boots were, but I really love that we're getting them in black here. We have our top, which is a oversized black t-shirt with a little pocket in the front, which does work. And then in the back for open and closure, we have a little button. Let me go ahead and just open it up on camera. See it there? There you go, just like that. And there's only one in the back. Here we have the denim shorts, which I am in love with. So they're actually in a black denim material. We have our rough edge at the bottom. Love that little very unfinished feel. We have some studs on it. We have a detail for the button. Now the shorts do not actually open in the front. They open in the back. Let me go ahead and flip that over. We have a hook. So unlike the t-shirt, which had a button, here we have a hook. And then we have two working pockets in the back, as you see there. And we have two pockets in the front, which are working pockets as well. So fabulous, fabulous styling here. This is such a unique and standout piece, but nothing is more standout than the jacket. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the final item of clothing, and honestly, the most iconic and the most visual, the leather jacket. I mean, let's get into it. As I mentioned earlier, it feels like a very soft leather. It obviously probably is not real for the price that we paid, but It's a lot better quality than we've seen before in other styles of this jacket from other companies. Love the little detail here that we have on the arm. The like faux zipper with some like little pocket detail, which, I mean, if you could fit something in there, more power to you. It looks like it can hold something. We have faux pockets in the front, 2 of them exactly. We have a working zipper. We have a little detail in the bottom right over here. Have a nice little detail in the back, giving us a, you know, when I think of this jacket, it just took me back when I looked at the back of it. It feels like a jacket you would find at a thrift store from like the 70s. I feel like my dad had a jacket like this in the 70s, probably in brown, not in black, if I'm not mistaken. Even in burgundy. Big color back in the 70s. But it's really giving that like throwback feel, that very like air pilot, right? Why do I feel like that's wrong, but it's right? It's an amazing piece, and I'm really glad Defalucy really created it. It's lined in the inside all the way around. Oh, not all the way around. It's not lined at the arms. So the body of the jacket is lined, but the arms are not. Just fabulous, fabulous jacket. These are the things that make me continue to purchase Defalucy Collector. The attention to detail and the well-manufactured clothing. This wouldn't be a proper conversation about Defalucy without actually showcasing the doll, especially when she has been such an iconic doll. I mean, the coloring. Let's just go with the word coloring. Oh, also here you get to see the very small earrings that I obviously didn't take off because they're so tiny that I just prefer to show them on the doll. Get into the coloring. The lip color, the hair color, the skin color. You really can't see the eyes because of these massive eyelashes. But, you know, I said this in my last video about Naja, and I'm going to say this again here, especially now that she's in my hand and she's not wearing any clothes. This doll is not dipped in gold. I feel like this doll is dipped in copper. It's warm, it's rich, and it's giving all of the good vibes. As you can see, she is in the newer torso that was introduced by Defalucy. The hair, I love the length. It hits right above the back, and it's a really nice length. It's really soft. It's not that full. I for some reason thought it would be fuller, but maybe with a wash, it'll look a little bit fuller. It's very, it has a greasy vibe to it. It's not greasy whatsoever, but that's the feeling that it has, so that's what I'm going to call it. But yeah, she is stunning. I cannot wait to remove these eyelashes. I don't know about you guys. Tell me in the comments down below. Are we still into eyelashes? I feel like in the recent years, I've just wanted to remove them. I feel like they've been blocking a good side eye or like just good personality from the doll that we would always catch in the eye. Like even right now, I'm trying to like angle her in a way where we could see her eyes and not the eyelashes. So let me know, are you guys removing eyelashes also like I am? Because they're getting in the way a little bit. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring my Integrity Toys model. Here she is, and let's go ahead and see what works and what doesn't work. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the stockings because honestly, they are the first and biggest red flag ever. Mostly because of the height that I constantly talk about. Oh, can you tell that I don't do this regularly? I'm not even on the camera. That's how the cookie crumbles. Okay, so we have her feet in. Now let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work for us. So as you see, this is where it stops. Yep, it's not gonna work. Now, if I was to cut it, it would be like knee highs. That would be cute, but I'm not gonna do that in this video. So we're just gonna go ahead and dress her without these. So let's throw that aside over there. Let's go ahead and get the, oh, where are the white socks? There they are. Let's put the shorts on first, actually. I feel like they're like a baggy size, so I don't have to remove the hook. And that was a lie. Go ahead and remove it. Bring that up. Okay, so it has interesting shape. It's really high up on her, but because she's wearing an oversized shirt, it doesn't really matter to me too much. Down the road, if I want, I could probably just take it in so it can give us that look. You can see that's how much space it is. But right now, it's working. It's doing what it has to do. Let's go ahead and put on the shirt. Can you tell that I've never done this before? Because I'm over here like not doing this on the camera. But it's gonna work for us. It really is. We're gonna make it through. I was about to start singing and then I realized I probably don't have copyrights. So let's not do that, shall we? Okay. See, and this is why I'm not too upset about the shorts being kind of big, because the top really covers it and it's super cute. So here's a look at how that looks on her right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put the socks out because I'm sure that's something else everyone's probably questioning if it's gonna work. So let's put the socks on first. Right. And again, doing that not on camera. Here we go. Now, oh, am I gonna be able to do this with just one hand? Let's see. It fits! It's in, guys. Now, I could have changed her into flat feet, but I'm being lazy. Gonna be honest. But look, it works. It's on her foot. It's super cute. There she is. I'm not gonna show you the rest because I feel like I want to save it for the fashion show. So let's lay her down really quickly and let me finish off camera.